You're still watching Namibia Connects here on NBC, and now we are moving to the update from the police, as I have Chief Inspector Elifas Kuwinga in the studio to give us an update on the preparedness from the side of the force as well as the Electoral Commission with regard to the upcoming elections. Chief Inspector, always a pleasure to have you in on our platforms.
Thank you, Blanche, and thanks for having me.
All right, then. So let's see what the police are saying with regard to how prepared are we? Are we safe to go out and vote on the D-Day?
Yeah, Blanche, assurance is what we are here for, to tell the public that yes, we are ready. The Namibian Police Force, together with ECN, we are telling the nation that no, come 27 November, that is Wednesday, boots on the ground always, as we say. Yeah, deployment of members is done already. Members are on the ground, 2 members per polling station. That in itself will tell you that, yes, this is a national issue. And as much as we are saying it's national, we are also cognizant that, yes, we are a mature nation. So meaning that public members, voters, members that are coming to vote, they also need to know do's and don'ts. That is now in the queues as they are lining up to go and vote, the importance of voting, the crime-related incidents that are there, where to report. These 2 members will deal with issues that are on the ground. Let's also know that, yes, we are different in size and also in gender. So if you find a slim gentleman in police uniform or a lady in police uniform, these are police officers carrying the national flag on their shoulders, carrying the nation on them. So meaning that, yes, these people are there to serve, to maintain law and order. So let's abide by what they are saying. If they guide us, let's comply. That is the message that we want to share with our public members. Blanche, also equally, there are a number of tips that we would like to bring under the attention of our voters, our public members.
The members of the public.
Not only voters, but in general, public members. Yeah, looking at when you are approaching, when you are going to vote, that come now, 27 November, carrying of firearms and dangerous weapons. It's a big no. Do not. It's a prohibition. We don't want people to carry firearms or any other dangerous weapons. That is one. Number 2 is to exercise patience. When you are in the queue, please adhere to, there are a number of things that can happen. But let's be tolerant also. Let's follow what the guidance, if we are getting from electoral officials, police officials, let's follow what they are saying. That is number 2. Cooperate with police officials, as I said, and as security officers. You know, earlier I said the body size. Please comply with the officers on the ground. On site. They are there to protect. Now, very important part that I would like to bring under the attention of our public members, Blanche, is that the liquor outlets, the bar owners and shebeens and all that. Yeah, please, let's look into this as very serious, very important. We want sober votes. We want people to come with sober minds. We don't want alcohol to influence or any other stupefying drugs or whatever that will influence the voters. So therefore, public holiday means public holiday. Liquor licenses are clear when it comes to public holiday. As we know, Wednesday is declared as a public holiday. Therefore, bar owners, shebeen owners, even bar ladies and barmen, please look into this, and it's a serious offense, and we will deal decisively with those that are not complying and contravening the Liquor Act as stipulated. Yeah, but other than that, very simple message is do not open. No businesses regarding liquor outlets to be on operation. We are moving around and we are monitoring everything.
Yes, that is what I was going to ask. Will the police be patrolling the areas? Yeah,
definitely. Blanche, we say boots on the ground. We mean business when we say boots on the ground. Our members are on the ground. Operations are ongoing. Church office duties are ongoing. Any other operation, police activities are ongoing. Besides now the 2 members that are deployed fixed at polling stations.
Polling stations, yes.
Those are members that are dealing with election issues on the ground at polling stations. Other than that, us, the others, are on moving around, monitoring and updating the nation if need be. But otherwise, we will not have negative reports, I hope. And we are going to deal with those that are now trying to be out of the line. But yes, we don't want to arrest people. We don't want to chase people. We don't want to argue with people. We know, as we are saying, it's a mature nation, and that yes, we will deal with those small individual issues. Other than that, vendors also, there's a message for vendors. They are prohibited of selling, doing their own business around or near polling stations. So please, vendors, don't come with your ice bloggies and other stuff to sell. Yes. Other than that, vendors are not allowed to do businesses around there. Political parties also.
Is it only around the polling stations or at any other designated point where they would normally sell?
Yeah, there is no problem. Yeah, but here the concentration is where people are in queues going for voting.
Okay.
That is strict and that is clear. No businesses regarding vendors to come around there doing their businesses. Political parties also. There is another message. Yes, they already have this message, and it's just a matter of educating, reminding each other and so on regarding the regalia, the political colors and so on, regarding the branded vehicles, the political vehicles or any other, to be 500 meters away from polling station. Yeah, campaign, it's almost about maybe today and tomorrow.
No, it's done. We are in a blackout, yes.
Yes, by Wednesday, no campaign. There's no way that we need to hunt for people and voting. No. Come Wednesday, we take over. The voting happens. Meaning people will be in their attire, not in their uniform, not in their political
party
regalia and so on, but yes, going for voting. Those that are in political attire or regalia, we will deal with them. We will take you and politely, kindly inform you to go back. Either go and change and come back and join. Because every vote counts. And that's why we are saying, we will assist you to go back. We will tell you to go back. But other than that, please, let's look into the code of conduct regarding the political activities.
On that day. Now, Chief Inspector, earlier on I had a lawyer here, and it's the same question I posed to him with regard to, since the campaign period has ended as officially declared by ECN, with regard to the political activities, many people have been asking, but what about social media? Are parties and their members allowed to campaign on social media? Would the police also be policing that, the platforms, or was that also part of the discussions, or maybe forms part of these do's and don'ts from your side?
Yeah, you are bringing up something very important also, but yeah, there is no control. How do you control something that is on social media unless you educate public members? And that education is where we are now coming in to say that, yes, code of conduct is clear. Political parties are supposed to inform their members that this and that is not allowed and this and that we can do. So that part needs to be done by and from the political party side.
Okay.
And also it is clear regarding the ECN side and the way they inform the parties. So it is now up to the parties to inform their party members. But besides that, a post that was shared maybe probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, it can still be seen on social media, even on the voting day. What we are saying is, let's monitor this and then let's advise. That is not basically the political parties to talk to their members that, yes, we know the times that are shared, this, comments and things that are shared, the posting. So let's abstain from what is seen as contravening the code of conduct. So let's abstain from that. So political parties, as if they are hearing me, probably they are taking this advice seriously, and then they will caution their members. But other than that, we are sure that the members of the public are, if not already notified regarding this particular incident, the news, but through through, as I'm saying now, they will know that, yes, as per code of conduct, there are certain things, the do's and the don'ts.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, then. So what else does the joint statement, just for our viewers, like this is the inspector is sharing the joint statement from the police as well as the ECN. So with regard to, as he said, the do's and don'ts for the members of the public, particularly the eligible voters, that is to vote on Wednesday, the 27th. So what else is contained in the statement, Inspector?
Yeah, that is basically all that is in the statement. What we are saying from the police side is, yes, we are on the ground. We assure the nation that, yes, the police are serious, and we have shared our information, the number, the deployment people that are deployed at polling stations, the groundwork, the members that are on the ground, as we're saying, boots on the ground, the members that are on standby duties. Remember that we voted earlier, so some of us are done. So we are waiting for you people, and then we will monitor, and then we definitely want things to go smoothly. It's a peaceful nation. We have seen it previously in previous elections. Things went very much smooth, and that is what we are expecting, again, the same. Otherwise, public members are known by their democratic ways. They are also known by their mature approach regarding certain things. So we are hopeful, and we know that, yes, come 27 November, things will go accordingly.
The police are ready to maintain law and order. Now, Chief Inspector, just before I let you go, you've said that there will be officers at the fixed polling stations, that is to ensure that law and order is considered there. Now, with regard to the queues, just to remind the members of the public that are there provisions made for the elderly, for pregnant women and other and people with special needs, for them to vote first, as we know that the polling stations will open as from 7 o'clock in the morning?
On the ground, things can happen, and there are officers, there are officials from ECN as well as police officers. Those people will guide. For sure, we are known for respecting our elders, and for sure, we don't want also elders to remain there behind on the 100th number, 99 and so on in the queue as with their kiris and things. We don't want that. But yeah, the situation, things on the ground will dictate. Members are on the ground, and they are humane as possible. They will deal with the issues accordingly. With that, we don't say there will be a separate queue regarding for these particular people, but the situation will dictate. The officers will deal with the issues. Other than that, yeah, including pregnant women, we don't want people to stand. So we will see what is on the ground, and yeah.
Now, you have deployed more than 4,000 members, boots on the ground, as you are stating it. Would you say that that number is sufficient in terms of covering the entire country and to maintain the ultimate law and order?
Yeah.
How was it determined?
Yeah, when we're looking at the numbers, here we are talking about per polling station. So that figure is only 2 members per polling station. And that figure is 5,042 officers that are deployed at those polling stations. And now, the remainder, remember that we are not only 5,000 police officers, policemen and women. The remainder will continue with their normal duties. That is now operations, crime prevention operations. That is now any other activity, guarding fixed places and so on. There are a number of officers that are dealing, and our work continues. So there will be also standby, members that will be on standby. Just in an event, if something happened, then at least we reinforce the 2 members. But we don't want to do that. We don't want to see police officers calling the others to reinforce, because we know that our public members knows and abide by law and order. They know what is wrong, and they can even advise one another. If someone is there feeling bad, not kind of uncomfortable, at least public members can come in and assist. No need for a police van to be, summoned to come and do this. No, for sure. We don't see that, and we are not hopeful, and we don't want to see that. Yeah, but other than that, 2 members is sufficient, and then the rest, we are on standby.
You are on standby and boots on the ground. So, Chief Inspector, thank you so much for that update. And as you said, that you are counting on cooperation from the members of the public, that is now to work with the police to help maintain law and order on the D-Day.
Excellent. That's a message, and the message is very much clear. It was shared by our general, and it is also continuously shared through ECN, through NamPol, any other platform that we get. We are sharing this message. Remember that it is education that counts. It's not about arresting and so on, but yes, educating our public members. Probably some of them, they've learned 1 or 2 things out of this regarding especially the operation hours of the liquor outlets, probably another issue of the firearm carrying around the firearms. These are small issues that we wanted to educate our public on. But other than that, we believe now we believe that yes, people are aware, they are educated, and they are ready come 27 November.
And the message has gone out well. Thank you so much for that update, Chief Inspector.
You're welcome.
All right, then that was Chief Inspector Elifas Kuwinga just sharing the preparedness of, or the update rather, on the preparedness of the police as well as the contents of the joint statement from the side of the police as well as the Electoral Commission of Namibia on the do's and don'ts to the members of the public on the voting day, stating that even though there would be 2 officials or officers deployed at the fixed polling stations, the rest of the operations of the law enforcement agencies will continue.